Hi guys, today I want to talk about being kind. I have been on YouTube now for about a month. With my own channel. And so I've watched a ton of YouTubers go at it with each other, and it's just insane to me. I kind of live in a world where I hold everyone up and I congratulate people and I'm genuinely happy for people and I build my friends up. I don't tear them down. Now I know in the world there is different opinions. I know something is going to be said and someone is going to complain about it. What I don't understand is the attacking. I understand how people are going to have differences of opinions. Someone's going to say something that's totally shocking to someone else, and they're going to get on their channel and they're going to protest it, and which is fine, I get that. The thing I don't understand is why everyone's so mean. Some of the comments that I've seen is just very sad. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube hide behind these comments. I've heard multiple people on their channel say when someone's attacking them on YouTube in the comments, and then they'll meet them in person, and the person that was attacking them on YouTube was totally lovely to them, shook their hand and was awesome. I feel like if you can't portray yourself in a positive light in your comments, then you shouldn't portray yourself in a positive light when you actually meet the person face to face, because it just makes you a hypocrite. If you're going to rip on someone and say, oh, it was only YouTube, I totally think you're great, and shake his hand or shake her hand and be buddy-buddy with them, I think that's wrong. I think that's pathetic. I think that you need to stand by your comments. If you are going to thrash someone in the comment section of their channel, then when you meet them, don't act all buddy-buddy. Yeah, you can be respectful and shake their hand, but you don't have to be like, oh, I didn't mean any of that. It was just for YouTube effects, or, whatever. Same thing goes in life. Like, if you have somebody on the street that's grumpy, or if you meet someone that's just not a nice person, give them respect, say hello to them. You don't have to be buddy-buddy with them, but I feel like us as human beings need to treat each other a little bit better, and yeah, that goes for YouTube too. One thing that I find on Instagram, it's so funny. I'm on Instagram, and every time you look at pictures or someone else's pictures, people are so kind on Instagram. I don't get it. Maybe it's because it's just pictures and it's not actually an opinion being said, but everyone is so complimentary on Instagram. Like, they say, oh, it's so beautiful, or that was such a great shot, or whatever. Like, they're just so nice. And then you come here on YouTube, and yes, while there's still a lot of positive, the negative overwhelms it some days. And I feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't read any more of these comments because they're so bad. And I don't feel like anything that anybody does on their channel is that bad. I know there's controversial people out there that have their crazy channels and they do crazy things, but for the most part, I think those people are pretty down to earth and pretty cool. Even the people that disagree with certain people are still pretty cool. I've kind of been reading a ton of stuff on certain channels. I'm not going to name any names because there's just, I don't want to make anything personal. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. But I kind of see the back and forth and the negative and the, talking crap about each other. And I just think, like, yes, if you're a YouTuber and you want to put out your opinion, you have to be ready for some backlash. I get that. I totally get that. My question is, why can't we do it respectfully? Now, there are people out there that do come back with a rebuttal, and they do it in a respectful, kind way. Like, hey, I don't agree with you, but hey, maybe think about it this way, or maybe you shouldn't have said something that harshly, or, whatever. But then there's others that are just downright horrible. The things that they say and the insults that they throw are just really, really sad. It's 2013, people. Can't we all just get along? Even if someone says something you're totally, totally against and you want to make a statement about it, or you want to talk about it in a nice way. You can respond to these people on YouTube kindly. I don't think that the insults and the name calling and the bashing is needed, or appropriate for that matter. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I'm all about positivity and spreading the love. And so yeah, this is a big deal for me because it makes me sad when I read these comments. I think, oh my gosh, why can't we all just, yeah, we're not all going to agree. We're never all going to agree. That's just the world, as it is today. No one's ever going to agree. That's why we have war and arguments and fights and terrorism and all that crap. And we can get, deep into that. But I think as a people, we need to be more sympathetic, kinder, more respectful. And it goes down into our schools with bullying. We have to deal with bullying with our kids. and kids cutting because they're so hated at school. There's so much hate being thrown around. And I feel like, where are they learning it? Our society. Any kid can get on YouTube and read a million different insults to people out there. I mean, then yes, there is a lot of love too. I just feel like there needs to be a little more love and a little less hate. My babies are in there screaming, so I apologize if this is kind of loud video, but I want to challenge you guys all you YouTubers out there. If you come across a video that you don't quite agree with and you want to comment on it, just do it politely. You know, you don't have to name call. You don't have to thrash somebody. You can very politely say, hey, bud, you know what? I don't really agree with that. I don't think it's right what you're doing or whatever. But, okay, hold on. But I feel like there's so much more kindness we could portray on YouTube, especially because it just seems like it's so negative lately. And all of my subscribers that I subscribe to, I don't agree with everything that they say. Absolutely not. I don't agree with everything that they say. But anytime I comment on something or I feel like I want to disagree with somebody, I do it in a really nice, kind, respectful way. Like, hey, I don't really agree with that video that you said, but it was great nonetheless. You know, I chose to click on that video. I chose to hear, oh my gosh, good talk. I choose to listen to, oh my gosh. Okay. I chose to click on that video and hear that person's opinion. That was me saying, I want to hear what you have to say. So I feel like if you're clicking on these people's videos and you're choosing to listen to what they have to say, then no, you don't have to agree with it, but you should treat them with respect. Because there's going to be things that you say that people aren't going to agree with. I'm sure this video is going to piss people off just because I'm being nice about it. And apparently, hate wins over. Everyone wants to see a good fight. Everyone wants to see a good negative video. And that's just, it just seems sad to me. I really hope that if you guys see this video and you watch a future video of someone that you don't really agree with, that you take 2 seconds and think before you start typing something horrible, hateful, and mean, and say, you know, maybe I'll be a little bit more kind, even though this guy is totally pissing me off with his views or with her views. Just take it easy. Take it easy on him and kind of spread the love, even if you don't agree. And if you don't agree that badly, I mean, if you are that against this person's videos, or you don't agree so incredibly strongly about what they're saying, stop clicking on their videos. I don't understand why it's that hard to just stop clicking on someone's videos that you just can't stand. Instead, you click on them, you watch them over and over and over again, and then you comment on them, and then you make a video about them. Now, I understand if someone does something that you totally don't agree with and you want to make a video on it, a video response, and say, hey, here's my opinion. There's people out there that I watch that are really good about disagreeing with people and doing it in a kind, respectful light. They can get heated and they can say their piece, but they do it respectfully. And there's no name calling. There's no thrashing that person. I just don't think that I don't think that's called for. But so anyway, I just challenge you guys to kind of spread the love a little bit. Think before you just type anything mean and hurtful, because those things stick. Even if those people say, you know, oh, I don't listen to the haters, we all listen. We all see it. I mean, some people are just better about not letting it get into our skin. Other people, it really affects them. One of my first videos on here was, let this please be a place that people can come for positive reinforcement and, you know, just happiness and love. I don't want a lot of haters, you know, commenting on my videos that and just ripping me or ripping my followers, because I think that there's nothing here but love. If you have a problem with me, I apologize, but stop watching my videos if you have a problem with me. I really just want to be positive and challenge you guys to think about things in a different light. It's so easy to hate. It's so easy to jump the gun and type something that you're totally going to regret later on. And it just makes you not a very beautiful person. You know, when we read those comments of you just being nasty, that's all you are. You're just nasty. And so I challenge you guys to just take a step back, take a beat before you type something nasty and think, you know, how can I put this, even though I totally disagree with this guy right now, how can I put my disagreement in a positive light and make it more constructive? You know, maybe give those persons some thoughts that they maybe didn't think of when they were making the video. I'm rambling again, I know, I like to do that, but I really hope this helps you guys in some way, and it makes you just think twice before you respond in a negative way. Anyway, I just think that you guys should try a little bit harder, be a little nicer, and think before you speak. Just like our parents taught us when we were kids, think before you speak, do the same thing here on YouTube. So have a happy day, keep smiling. I hope you come back and watch more of my videos, and thanks so much for listening to me rant about being kind. Bye, guys.